Okay, Josh, this is a quick tutorial on your display. We'll get the display in focus here, but without the light. Okay, so basically to start up the bike, let's back up a little bit here. You have a key switch right down here. Okay, and a key switch pulls out like a normal key. And it has a lock position, but it doesn't lock anything. So it's steering lock, which is a standard part of this. But so anyway, you turn it to the on position. When you do, the display will come alive. Okay. First thing you'll see is park, which means it's in park. It means the throttle, when you first turn it on, isn't live. So to turn park off over here on this handle, we have a P switch. You hit the P on the switch, it goes away. Park goes away, and now the throttle is enabled, basically. Okay, other things you see on the display, you can see that this is the miles, accumulated miles per hour. This may be correct. If it's not, if you think it's incorrect, we can adjust it. There's a parameter in there which we can do with. Okay, over here is these are the important things to monitor, is your voltage. Okay, when your voltage gets down close to 63, 65 to 63, and all of a sudden goes into we call a limp mode. It will go limp mode for another 3 or 4 volts, which is another 3 or 4 miles. Okay, so you're in reserve basically, and it won't go very fast. You don't want to run it down there very often, but just to know where you're at. And when it runs to too low of a point, it will shut off. It won't hurt the battery. It shuts off. Okay. So when these green and red bars indicate the battery fullness also. It should be close to the reds when you get down into the 60s. Above that's your mode switch. Okay. Over on this handle here we have modes 1, 2, and 3 right here. You can see the 1, 2, and 3. So it's on 1 there, 2 there, 3 there. Okay, now when you hit sport mode, which is your really boost, really powerful mode, if you want to call it that, this is sport, and when you hit that, it goes to 4. Okay, now it's a momentary button, so you push it and it's on, it stays on. Okay, and then when you push it again, it goes off. So now sport mode is off. That's the way it's supposed to work. Okay, and then right next to it is a reverse. Okay, now reverse only works as long as you're holding it in. So if I push this in, you'll see on the dash it'll go to an R come up on the screen. It goes away from the other gears and goes to R. And as long as I'm holding the switch over here, it stays in R. And you give it the throttle at this time and it'll go backwards. Okay, when you release it, it's going back to where it was before. So that's a quick overview of it. Now I'm going to turn it off and back on one time, but in this area right here, watch, and you'll see a whole bunch of icons come up. And these are error codes. And if the controller has an error code, it will show up on there first thing and stay on. So you'll see them all over there right now, and then they go away. Okay? So those are error codes, and so that's how you clear them. How you give me some information if it's not working, and I can probably hopefully tell you what to do to change that. Okay? Anyway, just a quick synopsis of the display, and on here we have a on-off, a master on-off switch, and if you turn this to the off position, you can see now it's in the red spot with 0. I think you've seen these at boats, I'm certain. And you can also take this out, push it down, and pull it out, and now it's locked in the off position. Okay, so this is kind of an extra key. Okay, now it's back to the off position and in the on position. And if you turn it on when it's in the off position, you'll see it go on for a minute and then it'll drop off. You'll see the voltage dropped off already. Okay, so there is a small amount of buildup in there, and it'll keep it live for 1 second and goes off. Okay, so that's a quick overview of the controls on this thing, and we're in the off position. And so now the new chain on there, by the way, it sounds really nice and smooth. Let's see. Whoops. Didn't go because it's in park. Hit the park button. So all's good at this point.